Greetings, Hypers! Welcome to the Hyper Universe Holodeck, your virtual repository for all things Hyper Universe. My name is PC Map, and I'll be your trusty cybernetic guide for your introduction to Hyper Universe's spin on classic MOBA classes. While Hyper Universe shines with its unique 2D side-scrolling gameplay akin to your favorite arcade fighting games, it also features all the classes you've come to expect from a high-level MOBA. Let's analyze further, shall we? First, we have tanks. When it comes to tanks, you have to keep in mind that...
Listen up, maggot bread! Tanks are born-again badass vanguards that crave the thrilling frontline comfort of turning the enemy into grade A worm child! They stun enemies to protect their allies! They force the enemy into the perfect position to be eliminated with extreme prejudice! Tanks receive an extra increase on any upgrades to defense, maximizing protection for their brothers in arms! This protection comes in many deadly forms, so pay attention, Skidmark! The field operative known as Volter can push and stun opponents! Athena is a killing machine that can play offense or defense. She strategically pushes enemies towards or away from her team. Observe the courageous Admiral W as he blinds his enemy, pulls them in, and physically abuses them until they are reduced to the sniveling pools of spineless jelly they all deep down know themselves to be. Now that you know the facts, get on your face and give me 100! Sound off like you got it!
Oh my! Sincerest apologies, it appears my personality circuit is on the blink. I never quite know who might show up for some unexpected mental tea. It's quite an interesting story, really. It all started when...
While bruisers may not be able to take a beating like tanks, when they are on their feet they can crack far more heads, capiche? They are brutal fighters from the mean streets that control the battlefield with their totally pumped mobility and enemy suppression skills. That's suppression by way of skills and weapons, not by a soft pillow over their face in the dead of night. And if you're worried about them not being flexible, forget about it. Bruisers adapt in real time to battle conditions. Whether you need a strong offense or sturdy defense, bruisers can become what you need when you need it most. And most importantly, they can keep their f***ing mouths shut. Anyways, this one bruiser chicken spandex, Jennifer, she uses her super strength to crash through floors, punch through lanes, and knock enemies towards or away from teammates and towers. Oh yeah, you can use your x-ray vision on me anytime, sweetheart. Also, this one furry cat-type person, Arslan, well, he can use his feline agility to leap from one side of the battle to the other, knocking down enemies. Or this super awesome whirling black move. Hells yeah. Now that's what I call whip. And check this out, Megan Hart, this unbelievable vampire. He can like levitate an entire enemy team, abracadabra style, while his buddy's taking a little target practice. Bring on the Bane train, Paisan. He also uses a coffer that not only shields him from attack, but can lure enemies in close, setting them up for a surprise ambush from his team. Can you believe this guy? I'd kiss him on his perfect porcelain doll lips if I didn't find him so strangely.
Strangely attractive? Oh dear. It happened again, didn't it? Oh, okay. I think I have it under control now. Deep breath. The big boss is watching. Don't panic, Mac old boy. Now, where were we? Ah yes, specialists are group destroyers that excel in large-scale wars with multiple fighters. While they have lower health and mobility, their formidable area of attack skills can instantly turn the tide of a battle. When used correctly, their explosive skill links can win the day while receiving an extra attack bonus from items and consumables. Alan is a jolly good specialist fighter most favorable with veteran players, whose powerful ultimate sword skill slices through an entire team, freezing them for enormous damage. Aisha not only freezes enemies, but also slows them down, setting them up perfectly for a devastating snowman attack. And Tatiana is a one-woman army, as she can attack with pistols, a helicopter, and heat-seeking missiles. Which brings us to strikers. And how with regular attacks this formidable, they don't need to rely on their special attacks to bring the pain, partner. They instead overwhelm their opponents with the attack momentum of a rabid prairie dog and the speed of a cowpoke running for the outhouse in a hailstorm. Being able to bypass enemy defenses gives them the razor's edge when going head-to-head. Positioning is mighty crucial to this class, as they need to stay behind protective posse members, such as bruisers, to avoid being caught with their britches down on the open range. Nimble striker banditas, such as Ten Finger Celine, can evade any sneaky outlaw that comes her way. Steel Thong Rita can become invisible for a full 5 seconds, revealing herself only when firing her equalizer. She can also slide to flank behind enemies, which gives her a damage increase in the next shootout. Sharp-Eyed Turner is a rugged utility striker that covers his posse's rear ends by setting bear traps to ensnare enemy outlaws, and a vision ability that allows him to scout ahead and grant critical damage bonuses to any teammates within the scouted area. Must have learned that one from the great war chief striker, Buffs Without Pants.
Bah! Seriously? I mean, this is becoming completely intolerable.
Yay! Supports are my absolute faves! They have increased max mana and mana regen, and can provide essential boosts to their BFFs during combat. This helps with the team's shield, heal, and revive abilities. Isn't teamwork magical? But for the big bad meanies on the opposing team, supports totally pop their birthday balloons. Whether it's by slowing down an enemy's escape or buffing their teammates, they provide the super shiny team spirit needed to make their friends totally happy campers. Hashtag HyperFriendZone forever! Speaking of friendship, Picky proves good things come in small packages, as this little bundle of sugar and spice really struts her stuff against bullies and mean girls. Rainbow dances her ultimate spin move that heals teammates and gives enemies nasty noogies in their brains. That tickles. Who says all cooties are bad? Pinky sure doesn't. She uses Cootie Beam to stun bad guys on every 3rd consecutive hit. Victoria is one stylish soul-saving sister, as she accessorizes her skills with the power to heal, buff, and even resurrect her fallen teammates. Ew, zombies! Yay, teamwork! Hashtag undead besties. And while precise mood swings make him a total downer at parties, in battle he comes in super handy. While his angry form dishes out severe owies, his happy form shields and supports his teammates with the power of love. Sigh. Hashtag I love you more.
Bollocks! Okay, you have to understand, my job is on the line here. My performance reviews tomorrow. The big boss said this was my only chance to prove I can be the voice of Hyper Universe, and that's exactly what I intend to do. Assassins excel at targeting specific individuals and then hunting them down on the field of battle. Old wise man once say, he who smelt it, dealt it, using superior attacks and mobility, and an increase in defense penetration. Assassins are silent, but deadly, and are most effective at covertly scouting ahead and first striking enemies. The most honorable Kurenai is a ninja who can go partially invisible for up-close sneak attacks, deal death from a distance, or if she is feeling extra frisky, go full contact with her black claw drop. And while Lewis may look like a Westerner with bad hair and arteries clogged from the poison of the deadly American cheeseburger, he unwittingly shares a kinship with the Assassin Brotherhood, as his chaos-inducing combos can lock down an entire enemy team. Finally, Chaka Khan is a ruthless warrior, immune to crowd control. If he doesn't crack your bones with his powerful thundering kick, sunder you with his mighty sword, or shock you with his lightning attack, his breath will definitely do the trick. Hashtag halitosis kills. I think I finally found the faulty circuit. I just placed some gum on it. That should totally solve the problem. Forever. So, as I was saying, that's not all when it comes to skills. Take your character's abilities to the next level by equipping powerful items. The perfect set of items on the right hyper can make you even more unstoppable. Whether you like one-on-one fights or ganking with friends, Hyper Universe has the character to fit your playstyle. So set your star coordinates to fun and blast off to a universe unlike any other.
And we'll see you again.
Was that out loud or just in my head? I can never tell.